Hi ladies, welcome back here. My name is Janine. I'm from Steinbach, Manitoba, and I am thrilled we are into dessert week again. Actually, I'm getting a little head start. It's Friday afternoon. It's raining, the kids are still at school, my husband's still at work, and I've decided to make a special treat for when they come home for having a snack. You know it's a special treat because it involves Philadelphia cream cheese. What I'm going to be making today is a gluten-free cookie pizza. We'll have fun with this. It's a Friday afternoon, let's have fun. So in my bowl I have half a cup of softened margarine. So to my softened margarine I'm going to add 1 cup of brown sugar, packed. Make sure you pack your brown sugar when you're measuring it. To the brown sugar and margarine I'm going to be adding baking powder and baking soda, some vanilla. I'm not going to use all of this, I'm going to use half of this in our cream cheese. An egg. I'm just going to give this a bit of a stir. So my kids really like when I have something that is fresh baked for them after school or for them to take in lunch kits, and since it's Friday and we don't have lunch kits now for a couple days, I'm going to be including some nuts. So this isn't we go to a nut-free school, so this isn't something they would be able to take to school, but it'll never last till Monday, I can guarantee that. To my margarine mixture, I'm going to add 1 cup of certified gluten-free oats. And I also have just over a cup of my all-purpose gluten-free flour mix. That's brown rice flour, potato starch, and tapioca starch. And this fine powder here is actually xanthan gum. And xanthan gum it's like my gluten for baking. It's what gives gluten-free bread its pull. We can't get much pull from gluten-free bread, but this is basically our gluten. So we're going to give this a stir. Get it all good and mixed. There is nothing better than chocolate chip cookies, except maybe a chocolate chip cookie pizza. So our dough is all mixed, but we're still missing the important part, chocolate chips. We'll stir those in. And I have a pizza pan that's lightly greased. I'm just going to pour my dough out onto there. Now we're just going to cover this with some plastic wrap, spread it out over there, just to make pushing it down a little bit easier. If you can deal with your plastic wrap. There we go. Just press it down, spread it all over the pan, so you kind of have a nice even cookie. I know my kids and my husband are going to be thrilled today. Everybody loves my oatmeal chocolate chip cookies. The recipe that I used to make, my regular recipe, I actually converted it to gluten-free quite successfully. And nobody knows ever if they're eating gluten-free or if they're eating normal. Which is exactly what you want with gluten-free. You don't want them to go, oh, this is definitely gluten-free. I can tell, but no, nobody ever knows. And chocolate chip cookies is one thing that I have made for my husband now for almost 13 years, and it is his favorite cookie. And I've tried lots of different cookie recipes because it's what I do, but he just loves chocolate chip cookies. Alright, our cookie is pressed into the pan. We're going to put this in the oven now. My oven is preheated to 350 degrees. We're going to put it in there for 18 to 22 minutes. You want it to be slightly golden and set, but not undercooked and not overcooked. So you want to keep an eye on it based on your own, if you're using a different chocolate chip cookie recipe, based on your own recipe or based on your own oven. So while our cookie's baking, we are going to take some confectioner sugar, and here I have a 1/4 cup of confectioner sugar, and we are using the spreadable cream cheese today because I had it in the fridge and I'm spreading it. Kind of simple, huh? We're going to use a whole pack of it. We also could have put in the remaining teaspoon of vanilla. Using our hand blender now, we're going to mix this together until we have a nice smooth paste. The best part of making frosting when nobody else is home is that you get to lick the beaters. While our cookie's still baking and starting to smell fantastic, we are actually going to take a skillet and put it over medium heat, and we are going to toast some almonds and some coconut. Yes, Mother, I said coconut. When I was a kid, I never liked coconut. Actually, until I was in my 30s, I would never eat coconut. It wasn't so much just a kid thing, it was, I just didn't like coconut. Don't know why. So we're just going to have this over a medium to medium-high heat. Keep an eye on it, keep stirring it until we have a nice toasty color and you can really smell the nuttiness. Take a look at that gorgeous chocolate chip cookie. I think Cookie Monster would be very happy. I've just taken it out of the oven. It took 18 minutes exactly. It's a nice golden brown. Now I'm just going to let it sit and cool for at least 10 to 15 minutes. Here we have it, our slightly cooled pizza crust, which is also our chocolate chip cookie. Now we get to do the good part, the fun part, the part that you get to be creative with, get out your favorite cookie pizza toppings and have a blast with it. We're going to have our cream cheese cookie pizza sauce. So we're just going to spread our sauce around. I'm going to leave a little bit bare at the edges just so you can still see the cookie under there. So now that we have our sauce on, we are going to go nuts and have fun. Here's our toasted coconut and almonds. We're going to sprinkle some of that on. Spread it around. I've also got some toffee candy bits. We'll sprinkle a few of those on. And of course, everyone's favorite M&Ms. If you're making your cookie pizza gluten-free, please be sure to check that you're using gluten-free nuts, gluten-free candies, gluten-free toppings. This is going to add some great color, add a lot of fun. Who doesn't like to eat something with colored sprinkles on there? Or this is just like that, except better. Oh, my kids are going to love this. And then I have some really thick bought caramel sauce. That's actually just from the ice cream topping aisle. We're just going to take and drizzle this across. Of course, like I said, use your favorite toppings. And of course, chocolate. You have some melted chocolate in a zipper seal bag. I'm just going to cut off a very small tip because I just want to zigzag the whole thing. Here we go. Always very welcome to do whatever suits your fancy though. Whatever interests you. I've also got some white chocolate. And there we have our gluten-free cookie pizza with our oatmeal chocolate chip cookie base, our cream cheese pizza sauce, topped with your favorite candies and sauces. To serve this pizza cookie, we're just going to cut it with a pizza cutter into wedges, put it on a plate, and it'll be ready to go. I'm going to leave this one whole because I know my kids will be ecstatic to see this as a whole. So I'm just going to leave it like this until they get home from school. Then we'll dive right in. This entire 8-week project has been so much fun to participate in, and it's been so great getting to know so many of you and also to collect so many great recipes. Thanks for stopping by again today. I'll see you guys later this week with more desserts. Bye for now.